TFNN.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Lots of numbers coming out tonight. Don't take anything personally. Transform your life. When you refuse to take things personally, you avoid many upsets in your life. Your feelings of anger, jealousy, and even sadness will simply disappear if you don't take them personally. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 72, NASDAQ up 8, S&P's up 2, gold contract up $9.10, trading at $13.49 an ounce. Silver up 26 cents, $17.32. Both gold and silver, folks, caught a nice bid as soon as the Fed statement come out at 2 o'clock. Bottom line, statement looked like it was a little hawkish, but guess what? Market said it was dovish. They both took off. After the close out here, we just had the NDX 100. It was up 20 bucks. Now we're up 5, and you get a lot of numbers coming out. We'll start with Facebook. Facebook closed at 186. That's trading at 181. And I suspect the biggest thing inside Facebook, one of the biggest things inside Facebook, are going to go active users. Monthly active users, they were estimating, daily active users, they estimated 1.41 billion, and it's 1.40 billion. So bottom line, that number went down. Revenue, big revenue, 12.75 billion they did in advertising revenue. That was in the fourth quarter. Yeah, big number. The estimate was 12.55. Earnings per share was $1.44. You know, they're selling this baby off. So at 409, what we're going to have you're going to have Microsoft come out. The way that Microsoft had been trading out here today, it looked to me that Microsoft couldn't get higher. Bonds. We had the 10-year note. Down one tick, 121.19. 30-year bond up 14, 147.26. The 30-year, if we go over and take a look at this 30-year, what you had is that the 30-year rejected lower price. The 147.04, it had tested that today, went to 147.03, took off. The 30-year would have to get back really, you'd have to see some strength inside the 30-year right now, you know, to confirm that this break of the major swing was just a one-day, intra-day event. If we go take a look at Microsoft, Microsoft closed out here at a price point of 95. That's trading at 93.63. Let's see what they have to say. Microsoft, the revenue estimate was $28.39 billion. They made $28.92 billion. Earnings per share, they were expecting 86 cents. They made 96, but that's an adjusted share. So that's not the exact same deal. Bottom line is that, let's see, so it's trading, it's trading down $1, trading down $2. That just put the NDX 100 into the negative. So when we closed out here, folks, the NDX was up 20 points. Right now, you're down 3. We go take a look at the GDX. Look at some of these gold equities out here. We have with the GDX. That got to a low today of 23.22. You closed at 23.75. You pulled into 55 million with 46. You get a rejection of lower price. This wants higher price. XAU, HUI, same type of setup inside the XAU and the HUI. That had a low of 85.91. You closed at 87. We go take a look at the GLD, which is the physical metal. GLD, nice setup here. GLD went down to 126. You closed at 127.65. Your high from September 8th is 128.30. We had already busted into that high with monster volume, 15 million shares. This thing looks to me like it's going to take off in a huge way. We take a look at the silver ETF. Same type of setup in the silver ETF, and says this is really positive because we needed a bid inside silver, and you got a good one today. We picture this. You had gone down yesterday with 8.4 million. You did 12.3 today. You're up 20 cents. This thing is going to be making a run for the $17.14, which is the September 7th high. We take a look at the actual contract. The contract was up 1.4%, 1731. The number you want to keep your eye on this contract is the 1745 and 1759. 1748 actually on this contract. We've been building cars for quite some time to get up and over the consolidation that has taken place since September. What we had done is that we got into that consolidation. It had monster volume. We had volume of 133,000 contracts on the 25th of January. So you're pushing into the swing with volume. That being said, it gave it up on price. You know, that day we had gone to 1770. You closed at 1761, and then all of a sudden the next day you backed down to 1723. The way this is setting up, though, that's building cars once again. So you can expect that we are going to be into that area, and I expect what you're going to see is that we're going to be into that area more than likely tomorrow. We go take a look at the NQs as they come into the closeout here. What you have inside the NDX 100. NDX 100 had a high out here today of 69.91. Right now you're at 69.40. So bottom line, you see that it just couldn't handle higher price. This was a good move down, and what you had intraday is that we had that high volume low from this morning at 3 o'clock actually. That was down at 69.22, and we're at 38 right now. We had just hit 69.28 on the way down. But you can expect, I expect what we're going to see out here, that volatility is going to continue as, you know, the futures are open for about a few more minutes. We'll go back to Microsoft for a second. Microsoft closed out at the 95, now you're at 94.45. So that's going to flatten out. Facebook is going to be the mover out here tomorrow, folks. Facebook is down $6-7 right now, 180.50. What has been happening with Facebook is that it does have a high volume swing low laying out here at 177. So 177 is the first game down that you can get to pretty easy. Tomorrow, what we're going to have is that you're going to have Apple coming out with numbers. Apple closed at 167. You're going to have Google coming out with numbers. Google closed, Apple's at 4:30. Google is at right after 4 o'clock. That closed at 11.69, and we are going to have Amazon. Big numbers right across the board. You stay right there, folks. It's Fed Day. What does that mean? That means we get our man, Mr. Chris Gaffney, the president of Everbank World Markets, coming up, bisecting and dissecting these markets and that Fed statement for us. Dow finished up 72. NASDAQ up 8. S&P's up 4.5. We're coming right back.